Alrighty, you guys. Let's get the theme song on there and then the intro. I'm gonna pump my own a Volta bag a little bit from the Volt family here. Uh, get volted. Let's just say that. Get volted. Is that still on the? Can we get it into the? Yep, there we go. Yeah, it's on the in the title now. All right, we got Fox here on stage. Everybody, quest up on stage. Leave a comment down below. Your favorite NFT, your favorite project. We like to know. Quote post the room. Right, and let me just hook you up with the anthem here. I think Tick already has his coffee. I just slammed down my espresso. I'm ready to
You
go.
know what? I still need to pour it, so it takes me like a minute to pour it, but
Yeah, that's great. I got you.
so
I got you.
I can do a song jam up on and do
No,
the.
I got you. We still need to do what's the ticker. I got you. Let's play the song and I'll open the space.
If you'd
Because
like, sure.
I don't have
Do you
3
mind?
hours like yesterday.
Yes, I don't either.
Try
Yes,
Songjam DJ at
if you
songjam.space.
want, I can.
Let's go. What's the
Oh,
ticker?
you got
You go
me.
get your coffee.
There we go.
Yeah. What's the ticker? Where's it at? What is the ticker? Where's it at? I got crypto in the bag. Send the CA in the chat. Gonna ape another fact. Got a runner on the map. So line is sniping like a gat. And the Sowie is moving quickly. I'm squeezing where they at. I'm trying to bring the Mimquins back. 1,000X is gonna land. I got him chilling in the back. And the gas fees are gonna slap. Where's the ticker? Where's it at?
All right. Well, that means we're officially open for business. Let's see. The live streams are on 6 live streams and growing, right? We are on Kicks. We are on Retake. We are on X. We are on YouTube. We are on Pump Fun and Twitch as well. And so we are just raising the bar on shilling right here. So welcome, viewers. Right? Say hello to the viewers. Just wave your hand a little. They can see us in this space, as you can tell. The link for the live stream is always the first link in the Jumbotron here. Oh, it's so good to see a lot of you Vault people. Let's go ahead and say good morning. Good morning, Voldemir.
Hey, good morning. Good morning. Vote me free. Just here to represent vote. I'm a holder. So good morning to everybody.
Good morning. GM. Well, I'm still holding my Vault bag for a ton of time, you guys. But look, right? Time is always your best friend when it comes to crypto, right? If you think about shortcuts, no. Invest in communities, right? And get a good portfolio going. Yeah, I love it. Good to see you here on stage. What is new with Volt? Because no joke, of course, I'm checking every once in a while my bag's there, and that I have seen that there are some rumors. There are some rumors. Can I get some tea?
Yeah, they got some rumors. They just had an announcement this morning about 11 o'clock saying we got a new announcement coming. If you go to Vote Eating official page, you'll see the new announcement that they got coming. We just waiting on the time when they said they gonna do the thing and announce it. And we ready, man. We voted. We over here. We just, we ready to see what's happening, because we know the market's about to, get ready to do whatever it's gonna do. We prepared for it. So that's why
Oh,
we here, man. We voted.
no. I know this is one of the most bullish communities out there that I know of, and the ones that are lasting for a long time, and we like that, right? That's like that consistency in being bullish, no matter where the chart is at, no matter what the market is doing. That's what it should be about,
I
right?
got to ask a question though. I apologize to interrupt, but this is sort of important. So when I go on X and I follow Volt, I've got a small bag, but when I when I go on X and I search Volt Inu, so there's
No,
some
you get it.
clones. There's clones. So there's
Yes, but you have that all the time with big bullish
yeah,
projects too.
yeah, yeah. So
Yeah,
I want to make sure I got the right one because
yeah. I
there's
pinned it for you.
damn. So the
I
correct
pinned it
one's
for you.
Volt Inu official with the
Yeah,
blue
the
check
official.
mark is
Yep.
the okay because they changed their
Correct.
graphic. Okay, because the
Yep.
mascot graphic was a little bit different before. And then I must have accidentally unfollowed this one when I was botting around months ago. I don't do that anymore for the record. I know the space is recorded, but yeah, I got suspended for unfollowing accounts that weren't following me back. I and
So
spent
you
three
did it too
days.
quickly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I learned my
Yeah.
lesson.
So this is what I saw this morning because a noti came in for
Yeah,
my Valtino bag,
I
and
had
I was
it
like a
both.
new
That's
announcement coming
that's
soon.
yeah.
I was like, ooh, and then I see you guys all pulling up in his face, and I'm like,
Mm.
ooh, what's the tea?
Oh, very
What's the
cool.
tea? So Voldemort, can you do you know anything? Is there anything we can speculate on?
Oh, I don't really know nothing,
Yeah.
but I'm look, I'm just an investor, I'm not
Yeah.
behind the scenes,
No.
but me just being in vote for going on 4 years, I got in vote like January to right after they launch in December.
Yeah.
But me just I think we got a lot of partners coming. We got
Yeah.
a lot of bullish things that's coming. They gave us hints on certain things that's probably about to transpire. And I'm just here for it. I'm just waiting on an announcement. The community been waiting. We've been tweeting. We've been bullish. We've been doing the things that we need to do, and we just sitting here waiting for to see what this team got to present to us. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. I got
Very
you.
cool.
But I thought maybe as community, as that we what we are as holders in community, I'm always like you. We must, the speculation is always have the fun here, and so it's like maybe there's some tea, right? maybe, maybe, partnerships, all right, with who,
Well,
right?
so it looks
Uh,
like there was an AMA on
mhm.
last Saturday, correct?
Yeah,
And so it was talking about you can buy Volt directly with your bank card
yeah,
right now. Buy on
yeah.
chain money,
Hmm.
Ethereum. So this is like some on ramping. Okay, on chain ramp. Oh, very cool. And so this is kind of like a direct, makes it easier to purchase um,
Yes,
Volt.
it was the 7th of November. Also, Volt Inu integrated a snowball modular
Mm,
service, right? And so for verified cross-chain identities, and of course, everybody should know that Voltino is a multi-chain project, right? So this is not just one. I mean, originally on Ethereum,
mm-hmm.
but multi-chain, and of course, that's the way to go, right, for your volume. But this is just a part of it. But this one is new. This is a new teaser that's out here, right? It's just an hour old here, so new announcement coming soon. Like, oh,
Interesting. Yeah, and I mean, if
interesting.
they got boots on the ground, let's see. Volt
They
Emo has
do.
been busy exploring Seoul and making connections at
Yeah.
Korean, what is that? Binance, 20.
Hmm.
But anyway, so yeah, actually showing up at events and,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm very extremely bullish on projects where that like they're doing like in real life events and showing up and showing people like what their tech is and that's the only way to get your product out there. I
Yeah.
always repeat that old saying that like you can have the best product in the world, but no one's gonna buy it if you're
Yeah.
not letting people know that you have it for sale. It's
Absolutely.
like the
That's it.
simplest thing, but yeah.
And this is why going cross chain is also so very bullish, right? You're tapping into different communities, new eyes, new people, new volume, and so it's almost a must in this day and age of crypto. All right.
Mm.
Um,
Yeah, doing the cross chain, it only makes sense, and Ethereum kind of needs those what I guess what would you say you need the alts too to help Ethereum out basically because of the speed
Yeah,
issue, the TPS
mm,
essentially.
yeah. The three chains we own is
yeah.
BNB and
Polygon.
Polygon. Yeah, so
Mm,
they threw a few
much
hints about another chain. So
right.
we just waiting around just to see what they about to bring out. The
Mm,
own chain one you talking about is like a grandma free, where they can just buy with the bank card
yeah.
and they make a pretty much they make a transaction right there,
So it's
and
a
and everything is right there in their hand. You know what I'm saying?
So it's like
Yeah.
a non-custodial wallet that basically it's like a zero knowledge wallet that's tied to the user without
Yeah,
like a bank
you,
account essentially. You can just use a debit
without even
card.
going, you
Yeah.
don't have to use no exchanges or nothing. It's right
Right.
there, and it's user friendly.
Oh yeah.
They that's one that's supposed to they think about getting a bank and a bank card. So that's in the future. They still building. It was in beta, and eventually they're gonna be out of beta. So it's user friendly. So it's something you can check out. You can go on the X page, X voting official page. You'll see it. It say on chain, and they just put out a new thing where you can easy to buy.
Yeah, yeah. I was just looking over that the on ramping, and I think things like that are great. Because what was the example that you used? Like even for your grandma, or was I tripping?
Yeah, no, I know you're not tripping. We actually got a guy on there. His name Boss Fam,
Right.
and
Yeah.
I think his grandma is
Yeah.
in
Okay.
his.
Okay.
I can't remember how old she is,
Bro.
but
Okay.
she actually is buying. He taught her
Mm-hmm.
how to buy,
Mm-hmm.
and every time the market goes red, she
Y-
call him and say, "Migo, I just bought in the red," and so
Oh,
it's grandma friendly.
nice. Oh
Yes,
man, that's brilliant. That is so awesome, man. And that's like what this is all about. And like that's one of the reasons that like Wild and I do what's the ticker as well, is like to help like onboarding people maybe beginners, or helping people navigate the trenches, like what have you. But to help grandma too. If like grandma's on, because Grammy is a Doginal Dogs NFT community member, and
It's actually the oldest
she's
one in the Dojo Dogs. Yeah,
yeah,
72. Yeah.
and she probably, I actually know the story about how she found out about it. I think she saw the cute little pixel puppy NFTs and was kind of like, "Ooh, cute, what's this?" And it turned into like now she's a knowledgeable Web3 like educator, essentially
Yeah.
content
She's
creator.
72, building a
Imagine
crypto portfolio, right? How bullish
Imagine
is this?
that. Yeah, and she's
Yeah.
making content too. She does like live
Yeah.
stream content. I've seen like
Yeah.
random things, and for
Absolutely.
to like, man, that is so cool to be in 2025 and have people in their 70s that are
Well,
in
that's what
decentralized
I keep
finance.
saying.
Yeah.
That's what I keep saying, Tick, when I say that, crypto is leveling the playing field, right?
Mm,
We shoveled the deck of this, and we're all equal here, right? We
yeah.
all have equal opportunity. It doesn't matter
Yeah.
if you're a female or a male, if you're old, if you're young, where you're from, right? And you just need Wi-Fi and conviction,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
And the
Yeah.
rest don't matter.
And it kind of varies from, okay, like let's say an index funds account manager. Like you have like an index funds advisor that's managing your
Sure.
portfolio for you,
Hmm.
and doing that. And they're like, oh, yeah, you can get this type of return if you're like in your 60s or your 70s, and you want like minimal risk, like blah, blah, blah. Like, the same sort of applies to crypto, but I think that it's the potential upside. It's like, I mean, you got to stay safe in crypto. So don't get me wrong, it is a very much a double-edged sword, but it also prevents grandma from getting robbed and scammed by the banks and the like bankers as well. So and people that like prey on people, vulnerable people that bank with certain banks that are easier to target, for instance.
Yeah.
That's just one example, but that's one of the use cases for DeFi, and it's to protect grandma, and so what I was going with this is that, I really do love on like on ramping, onboarding, and anything that introduces people to decentralized finance just in general.
Look, I'd be telling you, somebody was ringing my doorbell for
Yeah.
to sell me some freaking electricity thing again, like another deal, right? And instead of him shilling his electricity to me, I turned it around and I was shilling him Bitcoin, and he ended up buying some Bitcoin
Whoa, I bet.
in 10
Yeah.
minutes. Yeah.
Yeah. You
I was like,
explain to him
oh,
like what scarcity. You're like,
you
look, if
rang
you
the wrong doorbell for
yeah.
this.
You're like, if you
You
understand
think you can sell me something?
basic economics and like supply and demand, if you even like
Yeah.
paid attention in one day of economics,
Mhm.
and then you do the math about like the scarcity, supply and demand, and
No, that's not what I did. All I said was, look, my guy, my miners
yeah.
keep me warm. Now let me tell
Yeah,
you
what was
about
your selling
Bitcoin.
point? I want to know. Yeah.
That's how I hooked him.
What did
It's
you
like,
say?
look, I don't need your efficiency. I got
Mm.
miners. They keep me warm.
Ah, I got you.
Let me tell you about Bitcoin.
Oh, I follow you. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
And after 10 minutes, he opened it on his phone, and I was like, there you go, do this. You buy Bitcoin.
What a Chad.
And you need to do that
So
weekly.
you
Yes, and
didn't
we
even
can.
have to sell him on the deflationary aspects of it?
No, hell no, nothing.
I am being
No.
facetious, but at the same
What you
time,
don't
I'm
know,
shocked.
what you
That
think
is
you think
funny.
Wild has a powerful voice,
I
Wild that's
maybe
lacking the
that's why I'm
presence.
having, but maybe that's why I'm having so much difficulty in real life actually shilling Bitcoin is because like I go into how it's a hedge against inflation, and I think that
You
people,
are going into detail. People need to discover things that, but the
yeah,
worst you can do is explain everything. This
yeah,
is no good. When you, as well, this is go in every area of your life. If you go on a date, the worst thing you can do is explain to people how your the last 10 dates went in detail. Right? You don't do that, right? That's info we don't need. And also, you're just gonna,
so
at
don't
the
go
first.
up and start explaining the value of a
No,
dollar
yeah, of,
and the
yeah.
USDC
Yeah, if you
stable
go on a
coin.
date, you're not sitting there explaining the value of you.
this
You let people
this is
experience that, right?
and this is what a
And so same
contract
with Bitcoin.
addresses. Yeah, that's
hmm
a little bit too
It's
much.
just
Yeah,
that you emphasize that you bring a little FOMO to the table because you emphasize how important it is, right?
that's nice. I like that
Yeah.
approach. Okay, I'm gonna try to apply that method a little bit
Yes, and
more
you need to
because
do that in the first 7 seconds, right? So
yeah,
you get 7 seconds to have an impression on somebody. That's it.
yeah. Honestly, when people ask me about it, it's one of
Mm.
those things that I've had. It's you know that the person's not going to do their own research half the time anyway because they're just asking you. Like when people are like curious, it's like half the
Mm.
time I'm like, are you really going to go do your own research because or are you just going to pick whatever tokens I tell you to buy? It's one of those things a lot of people want to be told just what to buy. They want to be told, "Oh, just buy Solana, buy Bitcoin, buy Ethereum, you'll be safe." And they're
Yeah,
like, "Okay, cool."
well, I already told you how that
Yeah.
pans out, right? So I had a copy trading account on Big
Yeah.
Cat, and the Big Cat closed it for my country, so I couldn't do it anymore. But here's the thing: I gave people entries and exits on swing
Right.
trades,
Right.
right? And yeah, and then they didn't sell. I
Right.
guess so. Everybody thinks they want like the coin, the
Yeah.
entry, and the exit, and they still fail to sell.
Right.
So the problem
Yeah.
here runs a little deeper.
I was thinking about making a song about sell like I finally found the sell button or
Yeah.
something or like something about like how a person is like discovered to sell and like I don't know I was listening to some music when I was driving and the
Mm.
thought occurred to me I was like that'd be like a funny concept like you know now that I know how to sell like I don't know you fill in the
Look,
blank.
it's like this.
Uh-huh.
You can tell people. I'm very comfortable with telling people that they should sell things because I know 95% will not listen and actually do it.
Yeah, right. That's so true. I
Yeah.
remember when Solana was pumping recently. I have a buddy that
Mm.
he has like he's basically like fully ported into Solana because I had told him when meme coins were running that like I was like, dude, a lot is built on Solana. I'm like, I think that it's gonna do well, and he was like, okay, cool, and so he like aped heavily, way more than me. But when Solana was like running recently, I was like, hey,
Yeah.
you should scalp like a little bit of your bag while it's pumping. I'm like, because it's gonna pull back and you can just dip back in. And he's like, oh yeah, I'm sure he didn't just because like
It,
he's
it's like,
but
oh
but
yeah, he's
yeah,
just
it's
sitting
cool.
there like getting. You
He's
know
cool,
what
but
happens in these pumps? That people get these Lambo dreams,
yeah,
right?
he
And
and
then
he
you gotta
might
sit
get
there
there.
behind
He
your
honestly,
eyes.
he might get there. He has more capital than I do. Like I'm not gonna
Mm.
lie about that. He's just had in his career some success, and so that's one of the reasons that he's like, he's like, oh, what's good, fam? Like. I'll ape, you like you say this is good. I'll ape heavy into it. Like he knows nothing about like the tech or I mean he knows a little bit. I'm not gonna like um totally sound like I'm trashing talk on the guy, but he's very that's the type. There's just different types of there's hodlers and there's people that want to be traders, and those people get wrecked. I think that's
The
basically
majority of
the two.
people that come in are thinking that they are traders, though, and
Right,
they look
that's
at
what
the
I
chart
thought,
and I see
and I
it.
got wrecked. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, on a chart is very. I mean, it's like quicksand. You look at it, right, and then it's very obvious when you look at the history of a chart. It's like, oh, I just buy here, and then I'll sell
Mm.
here, and then I buy here, and then I sell there, and then they buy. and then somehow the chart does not do what they thought it was going
Right.
to do.
No, yeah.
And so yeah, and then we have a little bit of a problem. Then they're like, oh, right, and now what? Now you stomped out, right? You bought accidentally a top,
Mm,
and so yeah, that's how people. The DCA is still your best strategy.
yeah.
But
Uh,
let's say good
yes,
morning to you
I.
anyway, because we have
You
some
just
people
took
on
the
stage.
words out of my mouth. Yes.
Really?
Yeah, I want to say hi to George too. Is that what you were gonna say? Is that where you're going with this?
Well, I see. Of course,
And
I see
everyone else too.
George, but
And
some people were
Fox, I
here
see there.
earlier, so we got to
Good to see you,
recognize
Fox.
first.
Boss fam.
Mm-hmm.
What's up,
Mm-hmm.
you
Mm-hmm.
guys? It's so good to see Dead KOLs always coming through. Matt
Yeah.
supporter. Like that is so cool, man.
I don't
It's
know.
great
That
to see.
KOLs has been like he's been like a solid one in my village. The village moves everywhere with
That's
me.
awesome. I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
I love
The
it too. I
community
love it too
growing. Yes, for sure. But
because I
so
just know that they're making money. See,
yeah.
and I just know that they're listening to what I'm saying and that you need to make money. That's it. Stacking gains. All right. Let's say good morning. I'm gonna first say good morning to Fox. Fox. Good morning. Fox. Good morning. All right. Like maybe not. Oh, what's
Whoa!
up? Here we go.
Bat out of hell.
Hey, sorry. I had to
Morning.
dive for the phone and turn my headset off, just like, no! Like a classic action movie moment, like,
Yeah.
You
no!
didn't you didn't spill any coffee like I did last time I did that, did you? Last time I did that, I spilled coffee all over my counter like an idiot.
Yeah, I know.
That
You
was
were like,
bro.
oh, what happened? It was
Yeah.
like,
Fox,
Yeah,
great to
yeah,
see you,
yeah.
brother. Good to hear your voice. Um,
Thank you. I don't have the usual spill for this time. I really don't. Hi everybody. Appreciate you all up on the stage. Appreciate you all down below. I hope you've had a good week. And if your week's been a bit ruggy, outside, inside, on here, out there, well, I just hope that you've at least had some nice times to yourself and some good wins, even if it isn't financially. So big up yourselves for turning up every day, as you Wilder said about the Vault community. Big up to everybody that shows up, and especially showing up for yourselves. So always happy to be up here. Really, really appreciate it. I love that you guys are still going, adding more streaming platforms, facilitating people, showing up every day, and supporting yourselves and these amazing people down here. Like, yeah. I appreciate you all. And I've felt a bit rugged this week. I'm not gonna lie, but I've still done all the things that are important to me. Still gone to the gym. Still eating well. Still
nice.
done all of this stuff. And even
Nice.
if I feel low, I'm gonna keep going. And I've written a lot of positive, motivational stuff today. So even on your bad days, guys, just keep supporting yourself. Big up to yourself.
That's great.
absolutely, Fox. That's the alpha, right?
Hmm.
You just
Hmm.
plow on through. It's not always going to be easy, but we also don't want it to be too easy, right? There's something about a challenge.
Yep, that's laughable, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like
Well,
it
you
being
know
too
what?
easy, yeah. But when you're
No, it's
going
just
through the struggle,
confirmation.
it's always like
No,
it's
it's
like God.
confirmation that you're taking action. That's why you're sometimes get tired. It's because you're taking action. So, sometimes that happens
Yeah,
then.
yeah,
But it's always confirming the positive this way. No, it's because I'm taking action. Of course, I'm going to be a little tired. Of course, my days are not always going to be, glorious and sometimes lackluster. But
uh,
hey, look, tomorrow another day, and we just keep doing what we're doing. We
yeah.
persist, right?
Once you get that rest and that recovery,
Yeah.
man, that's the greatest.
No, you just persist. It's you actually don't need more rest. You need
What?
more
Not at all.
action. For real. No,
Yeah,
what
yeah,
you
yeah,
can
yeah,
feel
yeah. I
You
agree.
fatigued. You
you
can
don't
feel
think
Yeah.
you should?
fatigued, but you know what? What a workout does for you? Sets your energy straight. You can walking out that gym feeling
Ah,
like you can take on the world, right?
mm,
So that's the action that you should
100%.
take. Yeah, a lot of people
100%.
are just don't lay down and go to sleep. Right? Don't lay down and go to sleep. Go do something. I mean, even if it's
Yeah.
just a little, right? The fatigue is mental. That's it.
The depression is the same. Like that depression kitty that comes up to you and gets you all comfy and like, oh,
Yeah.
this is nice. I'm just gonna stay here for it. It's a
Yeah,
trap.
yeah,
Actually, I'm
exactly.
just. Do you mind if I share like a short paragraph with you? I wrote it
yes,
today. It's
yeah,
about the
Yes,
subject.
do it.
yeah. I
Um.
love it.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna do that. Like. No judgment. Yeah. So, hey, can you still hear me? All good?
All good.
Yeah.
You're
Wicked.
good.
So let's
Yep.
go ahead.
I'm going to swear, by the way, just in case you're with kids. I'm going to swear.
That's okay. I understand French. Parlez-vous français? Tout bien.
Yeah. Wake the fuck up now. Do not sit in the pit with fetid chains tearing at old wounds. Stand up. Lock your eyes on the light that leads onwards from your confinement. The shackles holding you back will break with relentless intent. It is going to hurt. You will have to feel pain to leave this dark place. But only you have the true strength and will to change this journey. Breathe. Let the pain surge through you and take the first single step. Your feet will lead the way, even if occasionally led astray. Very short, I ran out of page. But the whole thing behind that is just basically, as Wilder just said, like, it doesn't matter how hard the world comes at you. It doesn't matter if you haven't had enough sleep or anything. You can get to that place. You can continue. You can put those things in place one step at a time, one thing a day. It does not have to be the whole world. You wake up for yourself, and that's the best opportunity that you've got, even when you feel like it. This darkness that you feel, my friends, this emotion in your chest, it is a trap. It is a lie. And it feels hard to break your mind and the confinement that we put ourselves within. But you can change that. You can always change that. Never give up. Never give in. Never, don't not believe in yourselves. Please, you're doing yourself a disservice. You show up every single day here, show up for yourselves. That's all I ask.
Very
You're
nice.
absolutely right. Look, and you just need to look at it like this. Everything is a part of your success, right? Everything is a page in the book of you. And we cannot, sometimes the old you comes up and tries to say something, some bullshit in your head about what your previous were before. And so it's just a reminder that you need to work a little bit more harder on a new version, right? And so, yeah, that's just, we'll plug it into something new here. That doesn't mean that the old story will not pop up. It will, and it will challenge you. You know where it challenges you most? Right before a breakthrough happens. Always, never fails. You get one more chance to be, hey, are we going to go old or are we going to go new? Right? And that's where it hits you the hardest. And that's where you need to persist the hardest because that's always right before the giving up, right? It happens. So, yeah, just hang with that. Thank you so much for being so inspirational here. I see a lot of people here in the room. A ton. You guys, leave a comment down below. Your favorite NFT, your favorite project. Let us know and let it be known. Come on stage, talk about it. We are on 6 live streams. Hi, viewers over there. Always good to see your comments as well on all these live streams, especially retake. Cracks me up when I look after the show and just go through these comments. So thank you for that. But be sure to hop into the room, right? As my handle is Wilder Meta X on Twitter, right? X. And so you can join the space as well. But just know, you guys, that people are actually seeing your little profiles here in room. Yes, they do. So you can, sometimes you can draw some attention to yourself by just doing like 100 emoji or heart. Right. And so if we have a big space like that, occasionally you'll hear me say, make friends to the left, to the right, above, below. Go make friends. I'm going to play just a tiny bit of snippet of music for you guys to do that and follow each other and follow back. Don't be a douche. Right. You're not special. Just make friends. All right. Here we go. Yeah. Here I am, baby. Sing it. Come and take me. Be my friend. Here I am, baby. Come on, take me. Take me by the hand. Yeah, take me. Follow me. Friends. Here I am, baby. There we go. Massive. All right. Done. Are we done? Make friends. All right.
Oh,
I
that
just
was
gained. I just gained 7 friends. How about you?
I
Also,
yeah.
shout out to Jobber here, Dutch guys, my fellow Dutchie. Such a good guy. Also, a double follow there and engage. Yeah, engage is part of it. Yes, you say good morning, right? I know George is not follow George, but he's not going to say good morning so much. But he likes to receive one. I know he does. So just show some love. Look at George. George, good morning. How are you? George, how are you?
Tic, Wild, buenos días, ¿cómo están ustedes hoy?
Todo bien, ¿y
Hey
tú?
yo,
What is this?
Eh, eh, habla
Yo!
Español? No,
No, no comprende.
no.
Y no
What's
comprende.
up, guys? What's up, guys?
Hey,
No,
good
Josh,
morning,
I was saying
everybody.
good
No
morning.
hablo
Aquí no
español. Lo
más.
siento.
Oh, Jesus. See
Good
what you
morning, good
unleashed?
morning, good morning, GM, everyone. Hope you guys are with your coffee.
Es more
See,
importante.
see what you unleashed, George?
You
¿Quieres
say what? Come
café?
again?
S- See what you unleashed? George is speaking immediately. People are, ah, look,
Necesito
that's
más
from.
café. Yes, that was terrible. Hey,
I
great
brought
to
in,
see you, George. Yeah, 106 Bitcoin. How much are you buying or what? What's
yeah,
the
I'm always buying. I came in
yeah.
to bring that Vault Bitcoin energy.
Oh hell yeah.
Yes, the orange energy. I like it.
There we go.
It's yes. Well, you know what? You just don't buy. We keep saying this. We do not buy Bitcoin for the chart. We buy Bitcoin anywhere it is, right? At this point, it's like you need to get your hands on some Bitcoin.
Yeah, it was at
It's not.
106
It's
this
not too
morning.
expensive. You think Bitcoin is too expensive? People said Bitcoin 30K Bitcoin was expensive. 100K Bitcoin too expensive. You know what's going to happen in a few years? 500,000 Bitcoin is still going to be too expensive for you.
$1 million
Yeah.
Bitcoin is what what's his name? Larry Fink. That's what he's
Yeah, I think
saying.
there's some outrageous, and you know what? Maybe we'll get there. Maybe we'll even get there. But who cares for upside potential? You need some as leverage, right? Yeah. Countries want the Bitcoin. What does that tell you? That you don't need Bitcoin? No, you need it more than countries do. Trust me, bro. Trust me. Yeah.
Yeah,
George.
if Sailor's not worried, I'm not worried.
One more
Exactly.
time.
I said if Sailor's not worried, then I'm
Oh
not worried.
yeah, there we go. Right. Yeah, I was just looking at the tokenization of all assets. BlackRock CEO Larry Fink declares tokenization of all assets era has begun. Ooh, wow. Thank you for informing us. It's so funny looking at the videos of him fudding Bitcoin like years ago and saying that it's like a total like scam and a bubble that's gonna pop and all this stuff. And now BlackRock's like one of the number one top holders of Bitcoin.
This is what
Uh,
kind of is that what's going on there?
oh
Jesus
God,
Christ, what's that?
that was bizarre.
It's time for prayer.
Is it? Well, not over here.
It's time for prayer.
Well, you know what? Say prayers, Bitcoin pump.
Pray to
If it's gonna
Jeebus.
be about anything,
Save
yeah,
me,
bring
Jeebus.
that to the big guy, to the
Pray
big guy
for.
in the sky.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where that was
Dick, you're
going.
breaking up just a little. So I'm thinking you're turning in.
Let me round trip.
Yeah, you're turning into a little pumpkin again. I think yeah, yeah.
I'm
We still don't have the song ready. I'm waiting for Panetta with the lyrics for your round tripping song.
Save me.
Look, I've had enough.
Give us an ECOT update, check.
oof.
Save
Oh,
me.
Look, I've had enough.
Give us an ECOT update, check.
Well,
ooh.
don't get him started about Ika, please,
George,
please.
what's wrong with these people?
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, that was absolutely terrible. So, anyone that's listening in on the stream right now, thank you for bearing with me. That just got unbearable. I don't know what the hell was going on with all of that, but yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and rejoin that space. And hopefully, it's a little bit less chaotic. While they're probably booted the person that was acting like an idiot.
If this happens on Sunday roast, oh my God, I don't even want to know. All right, let's see what take needs to do a full round trip this time, like 360 right here. All right, let's.
Oh, you're kidding me. Wow.
been up to?
I've been doing lots of stuff. I'm getting ready for big partying this weekend. And then
Oh,
after,
wicked.
I'm going to be doing more coding and more trading. And I'm going to do a 30-day hard because I'm ready for a challenge. We're also going to do with the Soul Gods, we're also going to do the $500 to 10,000 challenge
Oh, wow.
in a month, right? So, yeah, I'm going to talk about it in a little bit to send you all to the Discord if you want to join, if you own a Solana God, right? And you want to trade with us. And then that's going to be a thing.
Yeah, big up yourself, man. Everyone in this chat that wants to come in and trade with Wild, go hit her up, man. She's
Yeah,
lit.
yeah,
She's
yeah.
lit, lit. Well, hey, hello, Wild. I got a question. What's your verdict on the Bitcoin?
What's my verdict on Bitcoin? You buy more Bitcoin.
So
What's
do
my
you reckon
verdict
it's
on
gonna
Bitcoin? You
dip
buy
any
more
lower?
Bitcoin. No.
So
What's
do
my
you reckon
verdict
it's
on
gonna
Bitcoin? You
dip
buy
any
more
lower? I'm hearing
Bitcoin.
people saying it's
No.
gonna
What's my
dip a
verdict on
bit
Bitcoin?
lower
I'm
than that
hearing.
one. People saying.
Let me pull up the chart. No.
Let's talk business. Wild, what we can talk about, man. Let's talk business, Wild.
Well, look, can we? Yes, we can. Technically, we can fall below 100, right? Very technically, we can, and then we'd still be in a bull run. How
Yes.
about that, right? We'd still be macro bullish. But yeah, no, daily is about to is calm down a little bit. We can stay on this wick a little, right? We can stay in the wick to 103. That in that wick, we could be there,
Yeah.
right? So that's the thing. But macro, we are still bullish. Now the whole trend line here is moving and then holding support at 100, right?
Yeah, my verdict was I got it predicted that dropping when it hit 125,
Mm.
I called it out to drop to about 108.
So
Oh wow.
yeah, but macro bullish here, right? So if you're a trader, you're looking at the Bitcoin differently. If you're trading Bitcoin or if you're trading other coins, so you like to see what the market's doing because the dominance is high. So you was going to look first to Bitcoin. And so right, that's the thing, but I still expect big movements in the first week of November, somewhere around
Nah, I
there.
appreciate you, Rod, man. Thank you so much for dropping some gems on me. Do you know what it is?
Yeah,
It's good to get other people's opinions, man. It's always good to get a lot of people's other
yeah, well,
opinions.
there's
Everyone
no.
looks at it different ways.
Yeah, and there's no 100% scenario here. So it's never 100% bearish and it's never
That's
100%
it.
bullish. As a trader, we would want to see for a long, you would want to see 80% bullish, right? Or 80% bearish if you're going for a short. But you need to see some 80% movement there. You're never going in with a 60-40 type of deal or something. That's too risky. Like 80
Yeah.
is a nice number, 80 and up. And if you see the trade, you take it. If you don't see them, don't trade. So some days I do not trade. I don't see it, I'm not going to hunt it down because the thing is that you're going to project your need to trade on the chart and you're going to see things that are possibly not there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just because you're too hungry to make the trade. And so just
That's another
always,
thing, innit?
yeah,
It's like
yeah.
greed. People have a lot of greed.
Well, not just a little.
Not yet, not
It's,
just a little, quite a lot.
uh, yeah. People ape life savings all the time. It's not a little bit of greed, it's a ton of greed, right? But
Yeah, you're right, man. You're
yeah,
right, Wild man. Big yourself up, man.
yeah,
Everyone, big up Wild in this chat, man. She's a
yeah, we put,
lovely host. Big up Tick as well. My
yeah.
brother Tick.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Yes,
So
Yes,
yeah,
absolutely.
appreciate it.
I just wanted to say I wanted to jump on here and just let you guys know it's a very big day tomorrow. We've got the
Mm-hmm.
UK's biggest pump fund live stream dropping tomorrow. So I would appreciate if you guys could all come along and watch and see how we're gonna run this stuff. 8 p.m. US UST.
Do you have something that you can pin up in a jumbotron?
Yeah, I have. I've got my on my profile. I've got a pinned profile, pinned post.
All right,
If you
cool.
want to
Then
look up that, I appreciate you, Wild, so much. But
no
I've got like
problem.
what I've got here. I'm trying to build like a big. I've got merchandise. I've got PLD merchandise. I've got everything. I want to make this a proper community. I want the UK to come and be a part of crypto, man. There's not many UK people on here. A lot of people, Americans, they're not come across the UK swang and the UK twist. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm trying to bring. So I thought I'd let you
Yeah,
guys know.
it's also not easy in the UK, right? When it comes to crypto, that's the thing as well, right?
Yeah, because you know what it is? There's a lot of people that trade crypto, but they don't have like someone to say, "Oh, look, these men are doing that. Let's go fuck with them." It's always the Americans that are doing it, which is nothing wrong with that. But is we want to bring like all sorts of people to this world, man. Crypto is
Yeah.
massive. There's so many people that can benefit off it, and I'm here to help anyone. Like, yo, there's a platform here. Come and jump on. You want to show your project? Come jump on. I've got the biggest because I manage a lot of rappers and TikTokers in the UK. So
Yeah.
I'm their
Go
manager. So
ahead.
I manage all of them. So right now I've got all the biggest artists, TikTok creators, Instagram, all of them. They're all under my wing right now. So my plan is to chuck them on the live stream, pump for live stream, and whatever they can bring for you guys and help anyone like shield their community. They can be like, yo, jump onto my platform, jump onto my stream. Let's all
Hey, so are
combine.
you gonna just do it the live stream, or are you gonna share the space through the live stream?
Yeah,
So.
I'm gonna start off with the live stream. That's why I've come
Mm-hmm.
onto this space. That's why don't worry, Wild. I'm gonna remember you. You're the first person that let me onto their space. I'm keeping you in the back of my mind. I'm gonna write your name down on the back of my phone.
Tattoo it on your chest.
I'm gonna tattoo it. Don't worry, I got you. But Wild, you're the one that let me in first. I'm always gonna remember you. But yeah, I'm gonna make a lot of spaces because you know what it is. I realized that I've got people that have very big influence that I can use to help other people with. Because a
Yeah, but
lot of
even look, even if you didn't, right? That we need more people with enthusiasm and with motivation in that direction. We always need
yeah,
more people like that, right?
of course, man. I appreciate you guys letting me on here
And
and
that's
letting me.
why I support. I go to small spaces. I go to big spaces. I don't care. We need to spread
Right.
the
Yeah,
gospel.
you're lit. You see people like you, Wild. There's not many people like you in this world, man. We need people like you.
No, there are. I meet them. My whole village is like this. When you're here long enough, you build a tribe, right?
Yeah.
And you build connections. And so,
That's it. A lot. What I got was a lot of people saw my account and they thought, obviously, there's a lot of fake people on here. There's a lot of scammers. So when they saw my account, they thought straight away, oh, this guy's talking rubbish. He's gonna just do what everyone else does, is rug pull. But the thing with me, I said, look, I'm transparent. I'm here. Look, I'll show you all my people's. Their pages are here. We're gonna be transparent as far. There's no dodginess going on over here. Do you know what I mean? We're real. The only thing you'll never see is my face because I've never been that guy. I don't post. You will never see me anywhere. I'm just an undercover manager.
undercover manager, I like it. Well, okay, I pinned it up here above for you.
Thank you so
If you
much.
guys are interested, go to the live stream tomorrow, right, and hang out there on the
My, I listen.
on Lip
Big
Up
up
Fun.
wild, big up wild, everyone.
Now,
Big
big
up
up for
wild.
you. Also, feel inspired by this. Have a voice. Do something yourself. Go stream. Go open a space. Right. Even if you don't know, have people who come on your stage. You have a conversation. You always learn. Right. Also from the not so nice things, but you always learn, and you learn it faster this way. And we go further together. Right. It might be slower, but you always run hardest in the pack. That's why I love the Dojo Dogs, who are all in Vegas right now, all doing DD Vegas. It's trending again on X as well. So if you don't have a Dojo Dog, I don't know, right? If you're loving the NFTs, then you need to always come to my spaces because I always give you the most bullish ones. If you listen to Wild here, you would have 10x the Soul Gods like Insta, and you would have at least 7 8x your Dojo. Right? All right. Let's go to Karban Chong, Hama.
Yo, yo. What's up, Wild?
What's up?
How's he going? Y'all having a great day?
I am
Absolutely.
having a great day.
Absolutely. How are you doing today?
Perfect, perfect. I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. I was just hopping up in space, and then I saw y'all spaces, and then I set a reminder, and then boom.
Oh, hell yeah. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Let's see. So,
Uh,
is Solana Maxi?
Hold on. We got a little bit. Hold on. We got a little bit of an issue going with feedback. So, Carbon, I just closed your mic for. If you're not speaking, please close your mic because it gives a ton of feedback and it's hurting people's ears. I know it. I just know it does. Okay. Let's continue the conversation then. Take for you the same thing, or else we're gonna just give massive feedback. Please also take the co-host invite.
Gotcha. Thank you. There
Yep.
we
All
go.
right. Cool. Thank you. Or then we can have more people on stage. You see. Yeah.
Very nice.
All right,
Let's.
Carbon.
okay. We good now?
We good.
I appreciate it. All right. So first, this is my first time on y'all spaces, and I think I'm gonna continue to be here for a while because I really like what everybody's saying. You know, about Bitcoin and everything. Uh, I heard Bitcoin, and so I just wanted to come here and talk about something that tends to deal with Bitcoin is this project that I'm on. Just a community member, but I've been out on spaces always and trying to get people alert like, hey yo, do research, go check this project out. It's actually very perfect. I'm into it, stuff like that. So the project name is Pixie. It's right up on my it's actually my profile. It's Pixie. It has a very very perfect narrative. It's kind of like the mother of all memes, like the devil like to call it. It's been there since traces back to the original Bitcoin.org website. Scrolling down, see the little fairy pops out on the original Bitcoin logo. So allegedly that's Pixie. So and it's a very it's a very good project because it's kind of like a fine verifiable piece of earlier crypto legacy. So it's been there.
Oh, I hear you. I was just looking. I'm talking into a close mic.
I can
Yeah.
hear the
Yeah,
echo,
hold on, hold
echo,
on.
echo, echo, echo.
Oh my God, there's so much feedback. Carbon, if you're in
Jeez.
spaces and you're not speaking, just close your mic, just in case. Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
So
so
this
bad.
is we've heard it before. I've heard this project before. It is a pixie, and it's based on the lore of that Bitcoin website, right? With the pixie being on there. The OGs know, right, what a pixie is all about. You can still look that up, by the way, and that's kind of the lore. But I fail to see if there's anything, any meat to the bone other than the lore. So I don't know, maybe can you explain me? Is there something else to this?
Yes. So the project. Can y'all hear me well? Having any feedback?
No, it's feedback. And
Okay. Okay. So
hold on, once more, Carbon. When you stop talking and you ask a question, that's where you close your mic. Because then if I answer, or else I can't answer you without the feedback, right? Okay, let's do it one more time.
all right, bet. All right, bet. Okay. Good to go. So the project is it's not just any other trendy token. It's a project that builds transparency, and the dev kept burning tokens up to 104 million, just to keep the supply tight and valuable for everyone getting in. It's getting NFTs on the horizon. Soon enough, it's gonna get its own NFTs. It's a community movement project. Got ongoing contests, uh, community engaged, and everybody gets to get rewarded and everything. It's a whole new layer of value, for the ecosystem in Pixie. Um, the dev has been working on this since September. It's kind of like a month and a few weeks old now, and it's remarkably surviving the market crash. And I mean, it's actually very huge. It's crazy, rose out to 800K market cap. Then you know when the market spikes, people gets to freak out, and then they get to pull out. But I'm just here to remind everybody that the project is here to stay. The dev is very solid. He's bullish. He's not stopping. He's doing whatever it takes. And I'm still on taking ideas on whatever y'all got to say to actually, so I can give a little feedback to the dev so he can actually see like this is what needs to be done. So I got it actually on my profile. It's pinned on my profile. You can see the website, the link tree, and get into it, do your research, vibe with the community and everything. It's actually something that's it's there for everybody.
Dope, right on. Um, yeah, that's cool. Another project on Solana with the Bitcoin lore. There's a few of these like lore type tokens, and um, what's funny is if you go on bitcoin.org and you go to Bitcoin for individuals, there's actually, you scroll down to the bottom and there's like another Bitcoin mascot character, but he's like a knight in shining armor, and that one's actually kind of like bullish because it's like gives the I don't know, impression of defense. Whereas I'm not gonna lie, that Pixie character is like beyond hideous. Like it is one of the most atrocious looking things I've ever seen. But art is subjective, so I mean, you like what you like, and hats off to you for being bullish on it.
Well,
I
yes, for coming on stage and shilling, so that's
absolutely.
always a plus. And look, if it's community driven, that's exactly then what needs to happen, right? If there's nothing else on marketing going on, then it's about building community. And it would be more bullish if a project leader would come up and speak. I'm not gonna lie, right? I love you guys, community members and stuff, and I know some big projects they just can't. But if it's low cap like this, it's like, you know, the dev might want to pull up himself, right? And that always gives like a little bit of extra there as well, a little bit of faith. But yeah, right. Keep going, keep grinding it out. That's all that I can say. And give us an update, right? If there's something new going on. How much percentage is burned here? Do you know?
Let me see if I go to
Carbon?
trends.
Do you
What
know?
you're referring to me?
Yes.
Okay, so 104 million tokens burned.
Yes. How much percentage is that? I don't know the tokenomics. How much percentage of the supply?
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, I can, but I have to manually close your mic every time because of the feedback. So again, if you're asking a question, close your mic so I can answer. My question was how much percentage is was burned of the supply?
That'd be like 0.01%, right? I think.
I don't know. I don't know where it was launched. I don't know the tokenomics. I don't know the
I'm
supply.
trying to, yeah, let me see if this is a pump. Yeah, it is a pump. So then that would be, right, 900 million, 999 million, right?
Okay. Yeah.
1 billion tokens, I think.
Yeah. I got you.
Sorry, guys.
And
Shit,
so if it
my
was
ex
100
has been waiting.
million, that'd be 0.01% was burned, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, do your own research. That's why these things are important.
Yeah. Absolutely do your
Always
research.
a nice
Look,
reminder.
I just
What
no,
is
no, no, no. Look,
remarkable?
Cameron, I appreciate you, but I just have to say this: burns are not bullish unless they burn more than 50% at least, and then you won't see it on the chart until they burn to until we get into the 80%. So either you have like Volt Inu does a deflationary, a hyperdeflationary system where it will eventually get there, right? And that's going to be volume related, of course, because that's the mechanism through which it burns. Now, if there's manual burn, there's no way a developer is going to burn 80% of supply. And also, it's not bullish if he would, if there is no deflationary mechanism, because from the 80%, he could do some listings, right? So I just have to say this: it's not bullish if projects are burning tokens. It is basically theater because the perception for people that think it's bullish, and that's why it's being done, but it doesn't have anything to do on a chart. Math is not checking out here. You need more than 80% for something for a supply shock, which everybody loves to have that word supply shock, but that only will happen 80% burn here, and then the 20% that's left needs to be in positions as well, right? And then it will show up on the chart. So I just have to be honest about that because I'm a geek when it comes to math. So it doesn't check out. So when they say burn, don't fall for it's not bullish, you guys. It's absolutely not, right? All right. So that's I don't want to. I respect everyone coming up here and chill. Also, projects come up here and chill, but I need to also protect the village with
Right.
knowledge,
Yeah.
right? And so you will hear me say it, right?
So if something's like sub 150K market cap, it's kind of like we have to kind of look at it through a microscope because
Yeah.
yeah, it's that's like
Yeah.
ultra nano cap.
Ultra nano cap, very risky, of course, yes. But look, nevertheless, I do appreciate people sticking up for the bags and being bullish. I appreciate that. But when I hear things like burn, I'm like, okay, how many percent of that is happening? And then I just got to be honest about that because I'm also partly trying to educate people, right? And yeah, to keep it real. I'm keeping it real. I'm keeping it real. But thank you for coming. If there's any updates, please, and more bullish updates, then please bring it to us. And if your Def wants to come up here and speak, then, I will have him on here as well.
Yes, many
Yeah?
yachts. If like I love to find out. I love to be corrected when I'm wrong. So
Yep.
yes, you're definitely many yachts wished to you and all
Yep.
with that. Like uh, this
Any
could
landlords?
yeah, this could be something that's quite beneficial for you for all I know. So thank you for bringing it
Absolutely.
today though. Yeah, very cool.
All right, let's move on.
But
Let's say hi to Wolf right here. Wolf, how are you doing? Hoe gaat het? Goedenavond.
I'm in the gym, so I'm just listening to your voice. It makes me want to keep on going, you know. It's my motivation. I told you one day I will come to you with my pep t shirt on and killing it.
but
That's hilarious.
what are you
Well,
hitting in the
look.
gym?
Well, yes. Well, it is in the gym. I do appreciate people going to the gym and bettering themselves is what you
That's
need to be
cool.
doing. Not for anybody else, not for the beach body, for the mindset, right? For the mindset.
It's funny to walk everybody. I live in the center from Antwerp, and like, you're not gonna fight me. But I see all these people now going out, having a drink, and I walk there in my shorts, and I think by myself, you really think I'm going to drink another cocktail now and get more fat? I need to be focused now. It's time to not sell your bags. It's time to touch grass. It's time to really get super focused because the next couple of days is going to depend if you're going to give up or you're going to become the next millionaire.
That's a great point. Yeah, if you want to
Mhm.
drink your money away or not, or it's like how much is a bottle of wine is like $15
Look,
US. Yeah,
yeah, but look here, looky. It's not. Look, your coffee is not $5. Your bottle of wine is not $15. You could
right.
have bought Bitcoin, so your coffee is actually costing you $25, right? And your wine is costing you $60 to $75.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right. So yeah. So that's the thing. Right. That's how I look at it. Right. And a good rule to manage your finance in real life, you guys. If you're out there buying stuff you basically don't need, always wonder, could I afford two? If
Mm-hmm.
you can afford two, you possibly can buy it. If you cannot afford two, you can't buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a rule. It's a
I
fabulous rule.
I want that
Yeah.
freaking the Solana play device so bad, but I know I
Yeah.
don't need it, and I know it'll just be a paperweight. So
Yeah.
and I just scrolled and I just saw somebody else posting Web3 gaming collab board ape
But
yacht
check.
club and play
Okay, it's just
Solana.
more stuff you need to
Yeah, it's
you
just a
know
distraction. Yeah,
how moving house is freaking intense. It's
yeah,
the one thing that I
yeah.
possibly hate the most in my life.
Moving. Yeah,
It's
it's the
packing.
worst.
So, you need to move light. Don't buy all that stuff because when you move to your mansion, you got to take all that. Oh my God, no.
Yeah.
Right? No, it's something. It's not going to come with me.
Useless toy. I still need it. I should just sell my Xbox. I haven't turned it on in like 7 months, and it
Mm-hmm.
just sits. I could probably still get like $400 for the thing, like, and buy some Bitcoin
That's a
because
Bitcoin
it's just
doing.
sitting there, and it's like, and if I do turn it on,
Huh?
I'm gonna feel like I'm just wasting my time anyway. Like I'm not too. Unless GTA 6 comes out, then that's a completely different story. They say that you can earn crypto in GTA 6. That's been confirmed. Like, that's not just like a rumor. I guess like insiders. So I guess technically it's a rumor, but like insiders have confirmed that like you will be able to make actual like real crypto money in game somehow. So I don't know the details on that. They're still being
Well, I do that with
like,
my Sui Play. I just didn't have time to hook it up and play.
yeah,
But airdrops are in there waiting for me. I know,
sick.
right? And that game that Wookie was telling about, I
Oh
bought in
yeah.
a bag of that.
Oh
Yeah, you
shit.
can actually make money, but I still need to play the game for free. I don't have
It's
time.
called
But
Exos Society.
Society.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah,
Exosociety.
with an X.
Right.
Society. Yeah,
Yeah,
so excited.
that's a sick name.
Yeah.
Even just the name for it was good. Like I was like impressed. I don't good marketing. Exos
This is
Society.
some good stuff going down. I mean, look,
Yeah.
I'm all that stuff. George is gonna freaking laugh. He's gonna think this is hilarious. But I actually I'm looking to get that NFT to get the DeLorean from DMC on
Mm.
Suey. Yeah, and I want a pink DeLorean too, George. Yeah.
I just got myself a pink steering wheel cover because just
You
because
felt inspired.
well yeah, because pink's your favorite color, and I
Yeah.
was like on Amazon, I needed a steering wheel cover. I was like,
There you go.
this will
Bullish.
look cool with my black. So it's pastel
Absolutely.
pink, but with my black car with the tinted windows,
Oh yeah.
it's bullish, hella bullish.
Totally. Pink is coming back, you guys.
A
Also,
nice
also,
pastel pink too. Like it's like a very light, subtle pink. It's not like fluorescent or anything like
it doesn't
eyesore.
matter what shade. It doesn't
Nah,
matter what shade.
you're
No,
loving it no matter what.
I'm loving it no matter what. Look, the rest in my house, there's no pink in my house, but I always wear, because it upsets my brain. That's autism.
Mm.
So I can wear it, but I cannot see it in my room. I cannot have colors around me. And I know it sounds weird, right? Yeah, it's autism. So yeah, I feel I cannot shut down my mind when I have a lot of colors around me. I cannot focus.
I'm just gonna derail real quick. If you were to
Yeah.
wrap your car, because you showed me your car, if you were gonna wrap
Yeah.
it, what would you do? Would
No,
you do Bitcoin orange, or would
yeah,
you do
Bitcoin orange.
Sui? Yeah.
Yeah, Bitcoin orange. I
Oh,
would.
but God,
For real.
what a like a target for the cops.
I would.
Like
I
a
have been
bright
in a space with
orange
Wookiee,
BMW.
and it was a storm. And you
Yeah.
guys, I live on a houseboat, right? So I live on the water, and it was a big storm. And I was, Wookiee was saying, "Oh my God!" And the next thing we see on the news, we see your boat floating out on the Amstel River. And I was like, "Look, you would see me. I would never waste a good crisis like that. You'd see me with my orange Bitcoin flag on top of my houseboat, going like, buy Bitcoin."
Oh my
I,
gosh.
I would be chilling on top of my roof while my boat
That's
was sinking.
that's
I will
funny.
help you. Let's call it Hermes orange, please, not
Yeah.
Bitcoin orange for this lady.
What do we call it?
Pink.
What do we call it?
Hermes,
Hermes.
Hermes.
Oh,
Hermes.
Hermes orange. Ah, that's a little
Mm.
yeah.
Exactly. With
That's a
Veuve
little.
Clicquot orange champagne and then with the lingerie and stuff.
Lingerie.
Ooh,
Love it.
Hermes
Tracksuit.
orange. Okay, that's hella sexy. So yeah, no, an Hermes wrap on your 2 series. That thing would be so freaking hot. Holy shit! Especially if you put like a wrap with like some sort of like detailed. Okay, anyway, that's way too off topic. I saw a picture.
I see that.
The
I
Solana wrap
know.
is a common meme. Lately, I don't know if you've seen it on the timeline, but a lot of people are posting supercars with Solana wraps. So with like the purple to teal Solana colors and like a Solana logo. So that's what it kind of. That's I apologize for going off
Wow,
topic,
be
but
careful. There was a guy in New York that got kidnapped for days, and they were
Yes,
torturing him just to get his Bitcoin.
I know.
shut
I
up for
know.
real.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
they
yeah, yeah.
cut his finger off and everything. He managed to escape.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa,
That is
dude.
why. That is a part of the reason why I don't dock so hard, right? And I never did. And that's because, first of all, I had a stalker before in my life, and it's horrible, right? Try to get rid of that. And police is not helping you out with that. The laws around that are basically trash. And so, yeah, right. When you're a public speaker like me, already known for that, right, and then adding Bitcoin to it, they think you're freaking, yeah. So welfare checks if Wild is not on here having spaces. Either I'm on my island, which I will let you guys know via one post, right? And thank you for the music, right? And then I'll be on my island. Or you need to do a welfare check if there's no post, right? If there was just a last good morning, that's no good. Yeah. Then you need to be in DMs. Why are you? Yeah. Definitely. But yeah, no, that's a good point, George. That's absolutely true, right? A lot of people, there are assholes out there, like big ones, right? And also, when you have an asshole showing up in your life, I only needed to do that once in my life, but we cannot. Fair is not the name of the game here. And when you have an enemy, you better make sure you annihilate the fucker, because if you're not, they're gonna have vengeance. So you're either gonna go full crazy, right? Full cray cray, annihilate, or you're gonna have to deal with it longer. That's very Machiavellian of me, but we have to point it out too, right?
Mm.
I forgot to ask you, like, what is your horoscope, Wild?
Why do we believe in this? I'm a Gemini, but
Me too.
I'm a Scorpion rising.
I'm 14 June.
I'm not gonna name, but it's June. I'm on June, but I have a more bullish number than you. All right. Well, let's just this is we're digressing again into rabbit holes we might not want to be touching on. I also
Yeah,
don't know what it means.
horoscopes are the worst.
You know what is crazy? Everybody in the PEP community from Peppercorn, they are
All
all
right.
Gemini.
Well, let's just this is we're digressing again into rabbit holes we might not want to be touching on. I also don't know what it means.
Horoscopes are the worst.
You know what is crazy? Everybody in the PEP community from Peppercorn, they are all Geminis. They're all from June. It's like something magical happening there. Like it's
Wow.
crazy. Like the boys down there are really crazy.
Is
But I
this
want
now the hook? Is this now the hook to get wild into Pep?
No, I don't know. Today, another person locked his supply. He bought like 1% and he locked also 5 million of his tokens. It's happening almost daily, and that's pretty bullish, right? Because that's locking up supply from real holders. But I want to give flowers to Volt Inu. Man, Boss Fam, everybody like here, Volt motherfuckers.
Bulls, right? Perma bullish there. Really, right?
I know. Came across him. I know a lot of people inside the Voltino community, and yeah, you guys are real chats, and they do it with the ethics, right? That you want to see from each communities. They are such an example,
Mm.
each communities, right? And that's why I like to do this actually on Solana. I went to Sui, and on Sui you have this behavior more, where people are doing it on the right way, but on Solana, guys, we have actually work to do there. So yeah, let's try to bring that in Solana place because I think if you are a token on Solana and you're using these ethics, then you can actually be a really big project with all these billions that Solana has, right? You would be a really stable project like on ETH, but then with cheaper transaction fees. So yeah, I think
I still, if it's about meme tokens and stuff, the best ones are still Ethereum, though. I just got to give it, right? We just got to
Yeah.
recognize this. The
Yeah.
OGs for Ethereum, they know how to run projects too, right? They're not creators, they're developers actually. Right? And we see that on Sui, we see developers too. And on Solana, you call these people developers, but they just launched a token to pump fund. They're creators. They haven't coded anything. They don't even know about LP, right? They don't even know about liquidity pools. And so you know that that is not going to be sustainable in an economy of crypto that is so far ahead. Where coding, I mean, if you are going to do a project, you need to know about coding. You need to know about liquidity pools, right? If you want to be sustainable. And of course, the Ethereum has always been more of a whale a chain, right? Because of the gas fees. And so, market caps are usually higher there when they do rally. And there's just more stability there on Ethereum. We cannot deny this, right? Now, I also know there was a ruggery going on in Ethereum as well as BNB. And of course, people who knew how to code. There's also people with bad intentions that know how to code, right? And they coded to make it a slow honeypot or a honeypot or blacklisting, whitelisting. If you see any of this turning up on a scanner, you need to run. And this is actually how we got to Plum Fund, right? How we got to, because they call it that there was a need for SafeFu, what we call SafeFu launches, right? So no rug pulls. Because a rug pull actually means that they're rugging the LP, and they cannot do that with a Pump Fund token. The LP is burned. and everybody gets the same smart contract. Everybody gets the same tokenomics, and so we think this is bullish. At the time, there was a need for this because everybody got left and right at one point, right? But here's the thing, you guys. If you have utility, a renounced contract is not going to work in your favor because you cannot pivot anymore for success. Once the contract is renounced, nothing can be changed. Also, everybody gets the same tokenomics with the same. Basically, they launch with a pool, a liquidity pool that is barely okay. It's barely cutting it. And it's going to give a lot of sell pressure on the chart because LP and market cap determines volatility. And that volatility will be not in your favor, it will be in the bear's favor. And so what do we do then? How do we trade these tokens? Well, you wait till they fucking get a maxi listing and then you short the shit out of those. I'm sorry, I just have to say it, right? And that was actually a sport for a lot of traders. As soon I had a bot on Telegram, man, Jesus Christ, every time something was listed on Maxi with the futures, boom, short it. Because you know what's going to happen there. One red candle, and then people just freak out, panic sell, boom, and then you made your money in the future. Right. That's the only way to trade these tokens on Solana the right way. I just have to say it. That's the alpha. That's the. Do I sound jaded now, Tick? I always feel like I
No,
sound a little
no,
jaded
I
when I
don't think
say
so.
this.
No.
But when
I
you're
don't think
looking
so.
for something long lasting, you go with chains that are out there a little bit longer, where sometimes the fees might stop people from from that rotation in and out and flip into flipper. But then again, at one point, a big volume will come in and price all these people out, no matter on what chain they are. Right? That's the thing as well. And so that's why we need to be bullish on Bitcoin. That's raking in the biggest money for all your alts and eventually also for your meme tokies, right? Shall we do like a clear the palette type of deal here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see here.
Yeah, or I
Um,
just picked them up because,
oh shit. Oh, I didn't realize Song Jam left the space. Oh yeah,
yeah, she
it's my when I
did.
got
She
when I had to
did.
rotate out. Yeah.
Yeah,
Let
yeah,
me
yeah. Because,
see.
yeah, you're still having that rotation
Well,
with
my
you.
CPU or my RAM usage is at
Mm-hmm.
70%, and
Oh,
I really
yeah.
should invest in another stick. I think that's what's causing
All right.
the
Yeah.
issue.
Well, okay, let me play something here real quick. I'll get a sip of water going
Try
here.
Songjam DJ at
She's
songjam.space.
working. Oh my God, look who's with
Oh,
us.
here we go. Here we go. Yeah, should we
Here we
do
go.
the let me see. Should we do
Do a what's the
something?
ticker? Do a what's the ticker? That was bullish last one. Wake
Uh, uh
everybody up.
what
Yeah.
the exciting one?
Getting excited, yes.
Okay, here, this one.
Let's get
I gotta
wild
get some
excited.
coffee.
What's the tickle? What's the hash?
Whoa.
See the charts pumping off the tap. I put the crypto on my tab. I got Solana in the bag. I'm saying, why the way you at? Let's bring the men points back. We gonna send it to the holler. We gonna get the dollar. See the floor is rising. Blowing up, no downsizing. This the biggest gonna slide. Stack of Solana in the bag. What's the ticker? Where's it?
Well, I feel refreshed. I don't know about you guys,
Oh
but I
yeah.
just had like a brain aneurysm and the right one. Yeah. I think George too. He was laughing. He was like, "Oh my God, getting a headache from this."
Neuroplasticity.
Tick, you got to give a warning for the headphone users.
But
Ooh, I'm
really,
sorry about that, dude.
as
Yikes.
oh, you guys, I love these spaces. Again, a shout out to the Voldy new community, always pulling up you guys. But Wild might not be joining. Sometimes I'm in your spaces, and sometimes I do not have time. I always keep tabs on the site and stuff, but I always see your post on the timeline. And as long as I see you guys moving there, I also know my bags are good, right? And I am also not worried here one bit. If there's a project running forward with a dev that is just calmly building and knowledgeable, things will unfold over time, right? And so I look at the amazing stuff that has been built over the last years. Never a dull moment there. So yep, yep. Let's move forward because we got some other speakers here that we want to touch on. We got trading, truthful trading. Truthful, good morning. How are you? Truthful. No. All right, let's say good morning to Cultures. Cultures, good morning again, my guy. İyi akşamlar. Ne haber?
Hi, iyi akşamlar. Nasılsınız? Very
İyi,
nice
iyiyim.
being
Ben de iyiyim.
here. Very nice, very nice. Thank you, thank you. I always enjoy your spaces. Very nice space, very good people. And I really, after I actually left the space, I'm really energetic and it's really nice. Thank you so much, and thank you for allowing me speak in here and actually tell what's in my mind. So yeah, I have started a new challenge, Wild, and I'm really excited about that. The challenge is about actually introducing different cultures from different countries, and I have a competition for that. Which country and which culture will win the first place in the project? And that's really exciting for me. I scheduled some Twitter posts for each nationality, for each culture, and invite people from that culture and that country to uh, help to show their cultures and collaborate with us to show their cultures in the world. So yeah, that's it. I just posted a, uh text actually in LinkedIn, and right now I am going to post another one in Twitter, and after that I will start to send emails and direct messages to those people who are actually curious about that and who care about their cultures and invite them to be part of this movement. Yeah, that's it. That's it. And I'm really excited about that.
That is awesome. That's really cool, man. I love what you're
Yeah.
doing in the Web3 space, dude. That you're trying,
No,
you're making
he's
your
got
own lane.
something. He's got something because we all come from different countries and we're all, a little bit chauvinistic. If you know it, just look it up in your encyclopedia. What that means.
I actually have to look
So,
that up.
yeah, we all, you had to look that up. No.
Yeah, if I was like, if someone was to put me on the spot and say, define that word, chauvinistic would mean, yeah, I can't articulate it. So I'm going to look it up. Yeah,
All right,
unfortunately.
cool. No, no, it's great, right? We only learn something somehow sometimes, yeah. Here's the thing: we all love the home team, right? So having a little bit of a competition in that direction, I think is the right way to go. I like the initiative here for multiple reasons because I think crypto is uniting us all, and it doesn't matter if you're male, female, old or young. In a Dojo Dog says somebody 72 years old building portfolio by Bitcoin, yeah, right? It's not too late. It's never too late, right? Also, young people and also different cultures all around the world, right? It doesn't matter as long as you have Wi-Fi and a wallet, you can do something. And so it's like it reshuffled the deck here for all of us to enjoy. And so I think there's something to this, right? It's nice. However, look, cultures, I'm going to help you out. Normally, consultancy is a little bit pricey here if you need a high wild. But here's the thing: I'm gonna send you for your X account. I'm gonna send you a few things that you need to be doing. All right, and the bare minimum here for you to get a little bit more engagement. And then when you learn that, you can take off and do that yourself. All right. So I'm gonna DM you that possibly tomorrow on Sunday when I find some time to do all this things here. Yes.
Wow, that's very nice of you. Thank you so much, Wild, and I really appreciate that. Very nice, very nice.
Well, look, I'm not doing a call here. All I'm saying is I'm going to give you some tools, and then you can work with it, right?
Yeah, I
That's cool.
understand. Very nice, very nice. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're
It's
welcome.
like the teach a man to fish,
Yes,
where you can feed
yes. Let me
yourself
teach you how to
more.
fish.
Yeah.
Engagement. You pull up the farm. Da, da, da, da. I'm
I
farming.
just want to address that. Yes, I'm super embarrassed that I didn't know the meaning of what it is to be
Chauvinistic.
chauvinistic. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm gonna chat GPT and Claude. I'm gonna make myself a word of the day calendar because
Yes.
yes, I'm like
Great.
I'm like that's my solution because that was pretty embarrassing. But yeah, I'm glad that I learned something new. And thank you so much, cultures, dude. Like I said, what you're doing in this space is awesome, and thank you for joining us today.
Yes, absolutely. And so let's move on to Truthful. He is ready. He is ready to chill. Truthful, you should know we are on 6 live streams at the same time as well. So just also you give some reference to our viewers over there. Just give them a wave and a little heads up. Also, you guys on the live streams, leave a comment if you like it. Also, let us know if you don't like it, right? You got a right to say that too. And if you're here in the room, you gotta, put something in the purple pill. Your favorite. I mean, look, I think Valdi knew took over now, and so if you're from a different project, you need to be working harder. Right? Your favorite NFTs, your favorite tokies in there, right? If it's Bitcoin, just Bitcoin, right? We need to pump everything here. All right, Truthful. Good morning.
Good morning. Where are you guys from? It's the 3:30 in the afternoon here.
Oh, it's
Well,
twelve
but
thirty
here's the
here.
thing. It's always good morning somewhere, and in crypto, GM is a thing.
Where
And
is it?
so I'm
Eight
never
p.m. where you're
sure,
at, Wild? Or no,
huh?
nine later, 9:30.
Yeah, it's 9:30 here. Yes.
Mm.
Oh wow.
And it's
Yeah, I
twelve
think this is
thirty here in California. Yeah, I'm in California. I'm right near the beach. It's pretty
Yeah.
chill, dude.
I'll just rub it in, why don't you?
It is actually
He rubs it
really
truthful. He
awesome.
rubs it in with me every day. I'm sitting
It's
here in the autumn of Amsterdam, like leaves are
yeah.
falling, freaking cold wind, rain, and then he's like,
Uh
"Well, I'm next to the beach. It's warm
yeah.
out here."
It's
All right, but
paradise. It's well,
mm,
I'm like 20 minutes from the beach, but like where I work is like
yeah,
maybe
of course.
40 minutes from the beach. And so I
Yeah,
was talking to some
such a
people.
hard knock life
I
for
know.
Tick.
40
Yeah, no
Such a
minutes.
hard
kidding.
knock
Can you
life.
imagine? It's the greatest. And the beaches are like I've been to Hawaii, like I've been to like Oahu, like in Honolulu, Waikiki and
Truthful,
all
you
of
see
that.
what you just did with Tick? Now he's going all out, trying to
I
make us jelly.
I'm not. You know what? Yeah, that I do sound like that, but I do really. I do embrace California. I want to just say that it's an awesome place. You guys should come visit. It's so cool. I love it here.
Of course, we will
Yes,
once we day.
many
All
yachts,
right,
many
all
yachts.
right. Many odds, many odds. All right, okay. Truthful, what's the ticker? Where's it at?
Well, for starters, I am 10 hours away from the beach, so that's awesome for you.
Oh, dude, yeah, I can't even imagine. That sounds like hell to me. Yeah.
Yeah, I live in the Midwest US,
Well, what
so
state?
not a lot going on.
Yeehaw!
Where are you at?
Southern Indiana. I live in Indiana, work in Kentucky.
Wow. Okay. Well, geez.
Yeah, I just snuck out of work early. But if you guys are willing, I will shill my projects for you.
Cool.
No, of
Yeah,
course. It's
we'd
what's
love to
the
hear about
ticker,
it.
so
That's
we
yeah,
need to
that's what we're
know.
all about. That is so cool. Yeah, we do live stream video as well. And so if you have a website or like a Twitter profile that you'd like me to pull up, so that we can have some content to show, that'd be awesome as well. So yeah, what's the ticker?
Well, I posted something up top. If you want me to remove it, I can. I thought she'd mentioned to go ahead and do that. If not, if maybe I heard wrong, I can take it down.
No, it's fine. I already looked at it. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, we don't have a ticker that's public, and we don't have our site that's public. And I'll tell you why in a second. We've been working on this platform, this project for about 6, 7 months in silent here. I've got 3 devs. My main dev, he worked with MIT for 2 years. I've been in this space since about 2015. I've worked with tons of different crypto companies, Bridge Protocol, Flype. I worked with John McAfee and his team, Zcoin, Digibyte. I can't name them all, but I've worked with a ton of them. I had a YouTube channel for a while. Interviewed a lot of CEOs, got to meet a lot of people. Ended up getting picked up by an OTC company, which is a publicly traded stock. They hired me for their augmented reality company to represent 5,000 of their shareholders for 3 years. And then I came back to crypto, and back then everything was about utility. If you didn't have utility, you were dead in the water. And now it's geared more towards memes, and I see a little bit of utilities popping up here and there, but I didn't want to half-ass anything. I didn't want to launch a token and say, "Hey, buy our token. We're going to build." No offense to anyone else that's done that. It's done very well for many projects, but for me, I wanted to have a platform and utility right out of the gate, and that's exactly what we've done. Our platform has staking. It is going to house Web3 games. Right now, the game that we have in development, it's in beta version. It's pretty much getting finished up here in the next few weeks or so. You can go to my profile on Truthful Trading here. You can see my pinned post up top. The game is called Trench Trials. That's TRENCHTRIALS. We are currently
Oh yeah,
minting
I'm
our
looking at it.
NFTs.
Yeah. So the NFTs, are the NFTs incorporated into the game? Are those the playable characters? The
Oh
traits?
yes, my friend. So the
And
NFTs.
so which
Sorry, go
chain?
ahead.
What chain? Do the Rails run on?
It's
Sui?
Solana.
Oh, it is Solana. Damn. And so these are
Yeah.
Solana NFTs that are playable in this two well, it's a 3D side scroller.
Yes. So it's kind of like Double Dragon, or I modeled it after Streets of Rage from Sega Genesis.
You built this?
If you read it, I did not build it. I helped design it. I told them exactly what I wanted.
I see.
I'm working with three different developers right now.
Very nice. Oh, cool, man. Well,
Yeah.
the graphics turned out outstanding. It's the way that it's coming along so far. It looks like, yeah, man, you've got a really nice vision here. Um,
Thank you.
cool. This is your
There.
project that you launched,
Yes.
and
Actually, we
and
have not
Trench Trials is your
launched.
game.
Trench Trials is the first game of many to be on our platform. A native token, which we have not launched yet, no one knows the ticker. And the reason for that, I've kept it under wraps. I've not told a single person. It's a 5-letter word that gets searched over 1.5 million times a month, which is going to make it insanely memeable. It works well in sentences. We're going to basically try to unite the trenches and show people that we can have a legitimate project. And I've never seen this ticker used before. I'm sure it has been, but
Mm,
it's not active. So I
that's
think it's
cool.
going to do very well. But we're going to have crazy utility right out of the gate. Um, our NFTs are minting right now for only 0.05 Sol. And so when you connect your wallet to our platform, you can
Mm.
choose which NFT you want to play the game with, and it automatically transforms itself into a 3D playable, fully rigged, fully functioning trait. Like your
Is
traits
this
will function within the game.
where can we mint? Is this on
It's
Launch
launch.
by
Yeah,
MC?
it's
Oh,
launchmynft.io. Trench Trials,
all
and
right.
let me see. You can
Yeah, I've got a
also.
link right here in my profile. If you just go to my Truthful Trading profile, you'll see the website link straight to it. Or you can go to the. Yeah, definitely. I love this spaces, guys. I'd love to have you guys follow us on Trench Trials and even join our community if you want to keep up with it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
what people aren't realizing, like you go see it and you'll see that it says 7% minted. They're not making the connection. right? Like I haven't revealed the NFTs because the NFTs reveal the name of our platform and our token. So once we go live with our platform,
Oh, that's it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
these
see.
NFTs will probably sell out pretty quick if I had to guess. And the secondary market value should go up because the traits function within the game and the better traits that you have, like we have legendary traits, will actually benefit you in earning our token in the game. So those secondary market sales should go up. We're also considering renting out the NFTs when you're not playing. And we have leaderboards. We have a feature to buy up our dips of our token, and all those tokens go right back into the community. We're
Nice.
locking up our dev wallet on day one. We have a community wallet that's going to fund staking and all that. We're working on a feature for PvP where you can battle each other and earn tokens. And we're also doing something. Have y'all ever heard of Pinks? Like where people race their cars, and whoever wins gets the loser's vehicle.
Right. Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes, yes, yes.
We're trying to incorporate that with other NFT collections where we can call
Ooh,
them out with
yes.
equal value.
I was just gonna say, like, if you can do something where you can bring in other collections,
Yes, I've
either
actually
as rewards or as a competitor, then you can cross pollinate communities like that, right? That's always a wonderful thing.
absolutely. Actually made a post on it yesterday calling out
Hmm.
NFT collections. If there's any NFT collections that would like to see themselves in a game,
Yeah.
we can get that done. Obviously, I'm not going to onboard it just anybody, but legitimate
No.
projects
Yep.
that we can work with in the long term because this is going to be a long term project. I think it's going to do very
Yes.
well.
Well, it's I put it on the radar. So, yeah, and then you know what? You come back when you have updates and stuff. Come back on our stages. We're here from Monday to Saturday, right? Same time, same space, always. And so we enjoy if stuff is coming back for updates, right? Because that is just another layer of bullishness then. And so yeah, and I like to know too. I like to be kept in the loop then too, right? So thank you for all of that. Uh,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Thank you so much. And we're also just one real quick. I don't want to hold up y'all
No.
time anymore. I just want to say this because I forgot. We're doing so much crazy stuff, but we're
Hmm.
giving away 17 or 15. I don't know why I keep saying 17. We're giving away 15% of our secondary market sales rewards to someone that mints our NFT. And we're also doing a one-on-one Star Wars collectible giveaway to someone that mints.
Oh, yeah. So a little gamified thing there going on as well. Nice. Yeah, keep us updated, definitely, right? Bullish.
Absolutely.
We also know a lot of other communities as well, obviously. So yeah, yeah. Come back on stage. We like to know, and you guys have a look at it if you like it, right? Let's move on to meme blast. Meme blast.
Hey, hey, how
Hey,
are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing well. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak here.
Sure.
I actually represent Broke Coin on Sol. It's a token that was created 10 months ago. I actually am part of the team. I'm not the dev. Dev is still
Mm-hmm.
here. Dev is docs. And so we have automatically, like at this point, is 11% of the supply burned. There's about 89, 88 billion tokens in circulation, full in circulation.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing being locked up other than the liquidity pool. Um, so this wasn't a pump fund coin. We launched last December at a real $5,000 market cap, and then launched all the way up to 4 million market cap, I believe, last month. We did come back down. I think we're around like a 700 now because of all these dumps. Um, but we're still working. We still got a whole bunch of things coming out. We were number one on StockTwits. If you guys are not on StockTwits, that is the place to be to advertise. It's free. It's easy to get trending. As long as you have a CoinGecko verification, which we do, they
Mm-hmm.
automatically list you. And then all you have to do is just reach out to CryptoTwits to get your main representative verified, and it'll have a little blue tag next to saying official representative. So that's really cool. I
Your
do encourage
ticker's
everyone to do
broke.
that. Broke. Yep.
When did this
We're also
what? When
Jupiter
did this
verified.
launch?
December 2024.
Oh, okay. Damn. Okay, I think remember this. Um, I have,
Oh,
yeah, dude. This is like for sure one that I probably have this in my wallet. Let me see. I'm not gonna check, but I got to because I
it's okay.
totally. This is totally something that I would have bought during that time. Absolutely,
Yes. So,
broke.
so it
Yeah,
was a stealth launch. So
this
if you
is,
bought at that time, you're pretty much up.
huh.
Ah, I can hear the wheels turning in the mind of Tick here, really.
Yeah, so when we first launched, it was like a real rocket to like 400K, and then we petered out at around 20, 40K. I jumped in around at 100K and rode it all the way down to 40, and then all the way up to 4 million. So
Nice.
I've been here for the rough times. I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Some
remember this
okay.
narrative like during this time, like there was a lot of funny ass narratives. This was like the golden age of the Solana meme coins was when this one was launched, if I'm
Yep.
remembering
So
correctly. Yeah.
the yeah, you're correct. So basically our ethos is, no more rugs. So basically we pick up all the people that have been rugged. We're not rugging anyone here. So that's how we come together. We hold strong and we all get rich together. It's get broke, get unbroke. You know.
That's a great
So
philosophy. Yes, when the tide rises, the boats rise together, right?
yep, exactly. So a couple
The
big
yachts,
announcements that
correction.
The
The
yachts,
yachts.
many
Yeah,
yachts.
many yachts.
so some other big announcements that we have. So we currently have, I think, like 2450 watchers on StockTwits. So when we get to 2500, we'll do another large burn. And this is a lot of times it's done by community members. I've done a few burns. We have council members that really just determines how many NFTs you have, determines if you're a council member or not. And I've had those people also burn. We've had the dev has been burning a lot more. So it's like literally like a sparking a chain reaction. When one guy burns, everybody burns. So, we're willing to burn. These are tokens we bought. It's not tokens that were handed to us. Everyone bought their token. Uh, and then on my personal page for Meme Blast, I'm giving away an NFT when I hit 1,500 followers. I've been grinding like hell. It's been a week. I've already gained like
Oh
700
no no no
followers.
no! Set the bar higher, bro. 1,500.
Well, listen. I started this at 500 followers.
Well, but you should listen to Wild and what her goal was, and what she did. So don't sell yourself short. Shoot for the stars, man. Wild, tell him.
I'll be doing more giveaways. Don't worry.
No no no. All right. I mean, it's but
I understand. Just more of an excitement. I mean, I didn't expect to triple my count in a week.
yeah. Well, yeah, for sure. Giveaways are hella bullish though. Either way.
Yes, be
But
careful with your ex though, because
oh
right
yeah, I
now it's
guess
a red
yeah.
flag. Yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah.
true. That's so true. Yeah, but
Accounts are getting rugged that are doing crypto
she was
giveaways.
actually able to get in before the algorithm.
Yes.
She like really cranked it out and boosted like actively went into a lot of spaces, talked to people, said hi to them to make friends, and went from like 4,000 followers or 5,000 followers to almost 17,000 in like
Yeah,
2 weeks.
but look, we got to watch the things, right? So the algorithm does slight changes every couple of weeks, and so you get a little bit of
Right.
adjusting going on.
Well,
But right
this
now,
last week, King Ant got
yes, even King Ant, there were
suspended.
some gold check marks that got flagged, and it was because of the crypto giveaways. So be careful with the
What?
doing the giveaways. I
That's
only do them in
crazy,
spaces. Yeah,
bro.
I know, right? But actually, that guy Nikita, he is actually saying it on his profile, right? That's the scary part. Freaking Nazi. I love Teslas. I do. But yeah, no, it is right. He's actually saying my favorite pastime is to hunt down crypto giveaways and suspend their accounts.
I was driving behind a Tesla yesterday,
Yeah.
and the guy's license. Well, no, this was today actually when I was dropping my cat off at the vet.
Mm.
But I'm driving behind a Tesla, and the guy's license plate says, "I bought this before Elon went 100% crazy." I
It's
was
actually pretty
like,
funny.
I don't
Yeah, there's a
have,
lot of those
I, I don't have an
in
opinion.
Pennsylvania too.
I don't have an opinion about it one way or another, but I just thought it was funny that
Yeah.
the dude took the time to put that license plate bracket on his car. It's like, oh, cool, man. Thank you for
Yeah, there's protests all the time at the dealerships.
what? Yeah, dude, it's weird. Or I mean, actually, I shouldn't say it's weird, but
Well,
I just
look,
don't get it. Yeah, people give them.
attention
He's
is
got such a
attention.
yeah.
It's all relevance, right? To keep it
He's
relevant.
got
And
hella
so,
clout. Yeah, that's for sure.
yeah, it's cloud.
Yeah,
All right, you guys, but
but
let's move the conversation because we
Mm-hmm.
just
well,
have
I
a
I
little
do
bit
have a
left.
couple more.
Oh yeah, what
I do have a
else?
couple more things though. Sorry.
What's up,
Yeah.
bro?
Yeah, no, no. Like I said, we're Jupiter verified. We're the only one on Jupiter strict list. And CoinGecko, like I mentioned before, we're listed on two central exchanges, Binance and Grove X. And then we also have just had our Binance staking go live. So you can stake there, earn more. We have Telegram games in our Telegram chat, and we just released a blog. So you can go to our website and check out all the healthy information about crypto, teaching you about liquidity pools, teaching you about how to spot the rug and stuff like that. So yeah, I encourage you to go check them out. It's brokecoinonsole.com. Yeah, and if you have any questions, just hop in our Telegram.
That's cool.
Well, straight up 100 plus 100 points for education on liquidity pools. Yeah, that is something that needs to be learned more in this space. Definitely. You guys, if you're sitting here in the space and you need to learn more about liquidity pools, there's tons of projects who give information like this one. Also, educate yourself. There's tons of little snippets on that on the YouTubes and everything. So, just a quick videos like that can make you a better trader, right? Or a different way of trading. Trading through liquidity pools is the thing, especially if you're a large holder. Yeah, very smart thing to do. Of course, also risk there. So you got to learn, right? You're gonna have to learn. I did a couple of spaces about this where I actually went in depth on how to do this. But it's in space. It's kind of difficult if you don't have a live stream going because you're gonna need some visuals, right? All right. But thank you for coming. Is there anything you want to pin up here in a jumbotron for us?
Well, I was going to say the NFT
Go ahead.
giveaway.
Go ahead.
I'm actually new to all this. How do I actually pin up that in the
Oh,
chat?
no problem.
Do I
So
just
you go to the post that you want. Right, you go to the post on X that you want, and then you have that little, when you go to the right, all the way to the right, next to the bookmark flag, is a little bucket with the arrow up. Yeah, when you press that arrow, right, you see a microphone, and it says, "What's the ticker?"
on the post or
On the post. When you go on the post and you go and hit that little bucket with the arrow up, it's the icon on the far right.
oh, okay, and just share it to Wild Spaces.
Yep.
Got it. There you go.
All right, see? New thing learned.
Cool.
You're never gonna
Thank you.
forget. All right, yeah, see, the giveaway is pinned up now here. So, guys, engage with that if you feel to do so, right? We gotta move along. Because I already landed myself on Magic Eden to see if there's a soul god I need. You guys, if you're listening, Wild has been, talking about these. This was a mint 5 weeks ago, minted out within 16 hours, a collection of 3,333, a 10x from the public mint. I think it was a 30x. No, 40x from the whitelist mint. And so here we are, soul gods. Where we got 110 Solana, a little bit more today. But when I looked this morning, it was over 110 Solana a volume over the week. And so the hustle is on there. And look, there's a naughty list. Now, the good and a naughty list, right? And so if you want to be in the good list, D list, anything under one Solana, let's raise the floor. Also, if you're owning a Soul God, right now you still have a chance for some bullish ones to be picked up off the floor. And, because some people do not have patience, but that's okay. You can still, for the people who want to, still grab a nice bullish one. Of course, not financial advice, but when Wild is bullish about something, we move a needle. And so, if lots of DAOs are being formed with trades here as well. So, we had the blood crowns, right? And all these exclusive ones. Of course, the wizard hats were immediately into a DAO. But now we have the Mafia DAO. So, if you have a soul guard with a Peaky Blinder, which jobber, you got a Peaky Blinder, you need to hurry yourself into the Mafia DAO. I see ya. And or a tuxedo or a pinstripe or the mafia hat. You can be in the mafia DAO. They are actually buying up anything that has these traits, right? Slowly but surely. Also, they have other NFTs in their treasury as well. And so the whole Soul Gods has their own treasury that's being guarded by already three doginal dogs with a value of $15,000, like minimum. It's now on the rise a little bit. And so these are the guard dogs for the rest of the treasury. And so there is going to be that challenge for $500 to whatever we can make. The last time we had a challenge like that, we went from $500 to $24,000 within a few weeks. If you want to join that, you need a soul guard and get into the Discord for all of that, right? Tons of to learn there. And so like we have now, let's look at here on the entry prices, see if we could pick up some well, there was some buys here. We're really bullish. But yeah, there's this oh my god, that one is still sitting there, the 354. All right. So look, they're still on the floor. They're right now $100. The grails, right? The one with the bigger trades are over one Solana already. If you want to get a wizard, you're gonna have to cough up immediately four Solana or something like that. If you want something that resembles the fur coats, we have the fur coats. These are on. I think they're holding now almost a 6 to 9 Solana floor. But go ahead and look at Magic Eden for the Soul God. Did you pull up Magic Eden, Tick? Tick is rocking a
Yeah.
soul god as well, by the way. That's a soul god. Let's spot them in here below. Jabber is a soul god. Usually creators in the space too. That's one of the founders, right? And they are making collabs. They are doing collabs with the Stray Cats on Solana and also D Gods, right? And so we all know D gods, and you can actually win a D god if you have one Solana or two stray cats, or two stray cats and one soul god. You get to be in the raffle still for that D god. There's a D god right now as a reward for that. Also, if you're a new holder and you're buying three soul gods, you get one for free. So head into the Discord to for all of that jazz on the soul gods, right? And of course, we have the doginal dogs as well. And these are encrypted on Doge chain, and so they're the doginal dogs. We all know them. You must have seen them driving on your timeline. They're the ones that I resemble here with my PFP, right? And they're right now in DD Vegas. It's DD Vegas Doginal Dogs Vegas is going on right now. It's all over the timeline. It's also trending, and so the guys are having a ton of fun there. And I'm just hosting the Crypto Moonlight Space in the morning for Lamb and Mac, right? So we can be how do you say it, consistent. We can be consistent because of the Crypto Spaces network that space belongs to, and it's also brought to you by the Doginal Dogs, right? So tons of branding going on there. Also teaching you how to brand yourself and your presence here on X, getting monetized on X, and all that jazz. And I do have a space on Sunday, which is not recorded, and I don't record it for a reason because I always give people tons of alpha that you normally have to pay for. How to make viral posts, how to get engagement, how to move on X and get monetized, that kind of stuff. And that's me on Sunday. So there, I just showed myself as well. How about it, huh? How about it? Tick, are you ready to ring the bell for the last round?
Yeah. Yeah, we should
I
call it.
do.
It's getting
I got
late.
a big party
It's
myself
almost
this weekend,
one
something
or
big.
over here, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Wild is going to be having a big party this weekend. So I was gonna say, Tick, I might not be able to make it tomorrow. I'm getting the times in,
Okay. Yeah, I
but
that
yeah,
that that could be uh that could work out for me anyway because I have some stuff I got to do tomorrow. I'm constantly playing catch up with like
Well,
a
yes,
laundry
let's
list
do
that
that
never
then.
ends.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So let's just move forward then. Then it's going to be Wild Space on Sunday first thing. And what's the
Okay.
ticker again
So
on Monday,
we'll
right?
skip tomorrow then. Yeah. Take the
Yeah.
weekend off.
Sometimes it's just not. I have to do this. It's
And
bullish,
I
right?
feel like it's gonna be a bearish. I mean, we're gonna
Saturday
consolidate.
is not the best day for spaces
Yeah.
usually.
No.
Yeah. I want me
Unfortunately,
to
but thank
Baba. You
you,
wanna?
thank you
Yeah.
everyone again.
Hmm. You wanna do a song jam?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let's do this here.
Or what's the ticker?
Yeah, I got one.
Bullish outro.
Let me fire it up real quick.
Absolutely.
I just wish the thing wouldn't scream when she enters the chat. She's like,
That's the thing.
song
We
jam.
already
Like,
told Adam,
why?
right? It's
Yeah,
so
so,
annoying.
okay, so headphone warning. Anyone with headphones on, when she comes up on stage, she announces it, and it's loud, apparently. All right, let's see. Is she connecting?
Try Songjam DJ.
So I have lowered the volume. That always doesn't work 100% of the time though. So anyway,
Yeah, cool. All right,
oh
so
here, look.
before we play
Oh
this
yeah.
song, it's going to be the outro, right? We're going to listen to some music, vibe a little bit more before we close the space. But I'd like to thank everybody for showing up again. It was the Ticker. We'll be back then on Monday in the same time, same space. And I'll be here on Sunday in the morning. So that's going to
Yes.
be your night if you're over in the United States, right? And it's
Yes.
going to be right after Crypto Moonlight. Yeah,
And the
let's
space
go.
will be lurked as well. So if you
Oh,
want your
yes.
project to get more attention and mind share, keep in mind that we lurk all of our spaces. So all that data is being tracked in the mindshare. So if your project's being talked a lot, like Volt, for instance, that's you
Yeah.
guys are doing great for yourselves by showing up into the space because then you ended up having your project mentioned a number of times throughout the space, and then that just transforms into data that shows up on Lurky. If you go on
Yeah.
lurky.app, you can look through that, and then Volt will start being a trending um, token on the mindshare. That's your objective. So
Yes, let's talk
yeah.
about that just for a minute then, right? So I'm on big on the leaderboards there,
Mm-hmm.
while here's talking about everything.
You and
So
Click is absolutely killing it
Click,
too.
yes. Click and
Click.
I are talking about a lot. And so we have this alpha corner, right? And so when we're talking about NFTs, Soul Gods are on there, Dojo Dogs are on there. Why is this? Because I'm talking about them too. Click is as well. And so you can really dominate there, right? Also, actually I got to know Lurky because I was talking a lot about Sui and Sui projects for on big stages. And so they tagged me, was like, Wild here is the best KOL for Sui. And I was like, oh, how is this? Right. And then I actually looked at it, like, oh my God. So Lurky is AudioFi for spaces. So if you are hosting spaces, co-hosting spaces or otherwise speaker, right? You can also get rewards through campaigns to talk about campaigns. So you can get paid to talk about stuff while being in spaces. It is made for Web3 and crypto. And there's going to be rewards for listeners as well. So it's a good thing to sign up over there also for your own project. So if you're a KOL or an aspiring KOL, if you are a community member or a community leader, something like that, that would be bullish too. Because if you're in spaces already, why not, right? And so every time that we mention, let's say, Flood Inu, Soul Gods, and that kind of stuff, every time that's mentioned, it counts it, and it's going to be in the reverb as well. And the reverb is a condensed version of the space, so it's going to point out all these projects that were talked about. It's also going to tell you if that was positive, right? So it puts it in a green or it puts it in a red,
Mm-hmm.
depending. And
Mm-hmm.
so it's a deep AI there. So it doesn't make sense to just be on stage and just mention the word over and over
Right.
again.
Right. It has to
It
give a
catches that.
sentiment.
Yes, it catches the context. So if you have something good going, that's good. We want that context to be out there, right? So yeah, definitely you guys from Vault Inu, I know you guys run spaces too. Get with Lurky, right,
Mm-hmm.
and be on there. So
Yeah.
Wild is otherwise for you guys mentioning it on here, right? But yeah, it would be bullish if we have more
Yeah.
voices, the
And
more
there
powerful we are.
There's also I had just messaged you on TG real quick because there's the other things that they want to mention is the airdrop. So there's anticipation of the airdrop for the final season of Lurky because it's coming to an end. So quarter four or season 4 of Lurky is almost over. It ends October 27th, so 10 more days. And then they're
Yes, 10 more
planning
days.
there's speculation of a token launch. And
Mm.
so, they want to drive the anticipation for this. And so, yeah, there's going to be token utility as well. So, for instance, for like retrieving information about analytics and things like that, or the alpha, if you want to find out if your topic is trending, launches, ICOs, meme coins, stable coins,
Mm.
KOLs, whatever, you can use credits. And so you buy credits, and so there'll be utility with the token. And that's coming. That's gonna be 10 days from now. So yeah, keep your eye on
Yes.
Lurky. They're doing a lot of. They've just been building constantly, and their product keeps improving. It seems like so. It's great to see that. So that's why we wanted to mention
Yes,
it.
and also your project can also make use of the API and have own leaderboards to
Yes.
reward people in
Yeah,
spaces
that's a
with. So
great
you can
point.
have your own speakers be rewarded as well. You guys see how bullish this is,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
So let's
The
say
what was
I'm
it?
I'm
Pharma AI, the
yes,
pharmaceutical
exactly.
company. They
Yeah,
wanted to
but
use the. Go ahead.
yeah, but Volt can do that too. Volt
Yep.
can actually plug the API of Lurky, right, and have your own leaderboard for your own speakers. So when you have your
Yeah.
community speakers talking in spaces,
Yep.
mentioning Vault Inu,
Yep.
right?
That'd be
How bullish is
huge for
this?
you.
Then
Yeah,
they can
boss
get
fam.
rewarded too for
Yeah, because
shilling in spaces.
yeah, some of the
Yes.
top shillers, because some of the Volt community members like actually stand out in my head because I just see them more on my timeline because they're constantly bullishly posting, and that's a great thing. So have you guys hook up with Lurky, get that leaderboard going for the Volt, and that could be very bullish for your community too, because then that incentivizes the competition amongst community members
Yes.
to who can rank
Yes.
top, and then maybe I don't know, you do an NFT giveaway for the top
Yeah, or some
ranking
Tokis,
leaderboard or
but it,
something.
it
Yeah, do whatever.
incentivizes people
Mm-hmm.
to come on stage and talk about it.
Yeah.
But also, right, this is also spreading, but because it's not just your community can make use of the leaderboard, but basically, when you're not part of the Vault community, you can be on these leaderboards for the Vault community to earn something there, a reward for it. So you can actually grow in speakers this way. See where I'm getting at?
Mm-hmm.
So it's very bullish. I caught up on that right away when it was
The
going.
flywheel effect that it has, because it's like,
Yes,
yep.
absolutely. I'm also in the team chat there, so I know the alpha when it comes up, and there's tons of alpha there, you guys. Right? If you want to get rewarded for being a speaker, a host, and then later down the line, also the listeners. And your space is being auto-lurked already. If you have more than 50 people listening over the course of the space, and they're your followers, then you got auto lurked. If not, then you can tag at reverb for lurking in there, and then your space is being lurked as well. But
Mm-hmm.
this is the mechanism throughout which this works. So they have campaigns, separate campaigns. The campaign now is all about Lurky itself, right? But we have visuals, and they're good campaigns to talk about too. I learned
Right.
so much about these
Right.
other campaigns as well.
Virtuals was awesome to learn
An
about
eye
too,
opener, yeah.
yeah,
These AI
because
agents, it's
I was
freak.
familiar with AIXBT and everything, but us really like deep diving it and exploring it, it's like it made me way more bullish on base and virtuals and that whole ecosystem as a whole, and all
Yeah,
the
we
stuff
learn
that's
more
being
about
developed.
AI
Yeah,
agents as well and how
developers.
important they are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so when we pull SongJam is one of these agents, and they have an API for Lurky as well. So when every time you pull up SongJam, which plays our songs, which you should be doing right now, take for the outro,
True.
right?
True.
Yeah, and when she comes up, right, it's Adam there is the main driver behind that, but they have their own API into Lurky, and so we earn points on there. We are on that leaderboard too, whether we want to or not, right? So, like I said, if you're running a project and everything, the API would be of interest for you guys just to get
Try
more.
Songjam DJ at Songjam.
So she's
She
being such a
she
lady, comes on
well,
stage and starts talking immediately. Yep, yep, yep.
I had the
Here's
volume
Songjam.
lowered, but because I hadn't relowered it, and it was I now okay, now I figured out that piece of tech.
Yeah, she
Anywho,
was full blasting.
but she
But
she leaves the
yeah,
space if she's idle for like 5 minutes. I think that the agent taps out. It seems like,
definitely.
yeah.
Definitely. But this is a great tool to grow your community. If you are a project and you're listening, this is a great tool to grow your project with. The API itself is not that expensive either, right? And it's really like it can really set spaces on fire, having you mentioned, and then bring in other people that would also like to earn some rewards, start talking about your project, right? And so there's so much overflow there. And it's AudioFi, it's new. We call it AudioFi. I think it should have been done in spaces already. We get monetized on X for posting and engagement. But what we got, spaces never changed the last 3 years, same thing. But it's so much more bullish to be on spaces talking about projects, having a conversation about these things, doing deep dives and research, because we can have a dialogue, right? It's not just a post like buy my shit. No, it's like, what is this about? Who's behind there? We're listening to voices, right? These are people that we're connecting with. And so it's endlessly more bullish. All right, but that was it, right? It's so nice, Dick, that you reminded me to hook lurking there,
Yeah.
especially because the Vault community is listening, and this is
Hmm.
going to be great for you guys to bring that to the team, right? Bring it home.
Let's
And
do
then
it.
we're gonna do the outro, and we love to see you guys back on Monday, on Sunday for MySpace. And I'm also hosting the Crypto Moonlight. I'm busy in spaces, you guys. I might not have a voice on Sunday. Sunday is my Sunday roast. I'm giving out alpha, but don't come on stage if you're not serious, because I'm just not gonna roast you hardcore. It's always a very busy space. People love to get roasted. I don't know why, but I love to give it to you. All right, you guys. See
Yeah,
you.
I'm gonna ride that old chain, go till my bags explode. Gonna stack these sats till the ledger load. I'm gonna ride that old chain, go till the foot gets sold. Keep my keys offline, on my soul got sold.
Mind your
Gotta
headphones.
call it in the bag, Fiat in the trash. Lock my seat once, now I got it in the stash. Miners in the pool and the hash rates on the tag. About to dip again, now I'm never looking back. Yeah. No thunder hating, I just laugh while I'm inflating. My stack like it's ballooning, but my coin ain't inflating. Network stay secure, nose verified pure. Call me Nakamoto, yeah, I'm Samani. Gonna ride that old train, go till my bags explode. Gonna stack these sats till the ledgers load. I'm gonna ride that old train, go till the foot gets sold. Keep my keys offline, on my Bitcoin on my mind, ain't no central tide. Every 10 minutes that new block flies. They say it's a bubble, but I seen the lies. Feet keep sprinting, just look at those pies. No KYC, I'm on my privacy. Got that coin on clean, ain't no tracing me. Like the flash, like the flash. Like the stuck, yeah. Digital gold, but I'm feeling bold. On 25 fan, I still won't fold on. Government's panic, I just hold on. One BT is worth more than gold. Gonna ride that old chain cold till my bags explode. Gonna stack these sats to the ledges load. I'm gonna ride that old chain cold till the fuck gets sold. Keep my keys offline, now my
Dude, that one's so intense. Oh, God. All right. Well, thank you again, you guys, for joining us.